I'm kicking off the next series we're doing on Psalm 42. I'm doing Psalm 42 verse 1 and verse 2, and it says this: As a deer pants for flowing streams, so pants my soul for you, O God. My soul thirsts for God, for the living God. When shall I come and appear before God? And I've said before, I like the Psalms. It's always very honest, very raw, good use of pictures, so it kind of tells a nice story and kind of brings me in. What we might miss here is I don't know if any of us would have seen a deer panting for water. So already we're a little bit like, okay, he's saying this, I can't really grasp it. And secondly, I think we might miss something here, because I don't know if many of us would have ever truly been thirsty. Like, I get thirsty, like everyone gets thirsty, and then you go and have a drink, and then you're not thirsty anymore. But the way he's describing that kind of that desire, that kind of yearning for water, I don't know if, like physically water we're talking now, I don't know if any of us, or many of us watching this now, would know what that's like. We live where we live, it's very privileged. We have water on tap. I get thirsty, I go get a drink, and job done. So to truly understand this, I think requires to go a little bit deeper. And I think what strikes me the most is I'm comfortable. We're comfortable. If you're thirsty, you go get a drink. You don't have to walk miles or fight over it or anything. It's just kind of readily available. And so we'll never truly know. And I think what hit me the most was really, obviously David's not talking about water. He's using that as an analogy to talk about the presence of God. And it also strikes me that maybe in my spiritual life I'm comfortable. Like, yeah, I get thirsty. Like, I get longings for God. I pray, God, I need you more. I want you more. And I have an experience of God. But like, do I yearn? Do I seek? Do I really gasp for God's presence? And I have to come to the conclusion, no. Like, just being honestly now, no. I don't. I can't say amen to David here. I don't truly gasp for God's presence. I've been a Christian many years, and for a lot of you watching, you might be saying, well, I've been a Christian for all my life. And I think that's now going to become my new prayer. May David's reality become my reality. Because I do not, like a deer pants for water, I don't yearn for God's presence, nowhere near the way that David means. I say and I pray, God, I need more of your presence. I want more of it. And it's often like, oh yeah, you're welcome. It needs to be, I'm absolutely desperate for you, and it isn't. And so from now on, my new prayer is going to be, may David's reality become my reality. And even if it takes the rest of my life, I pray I get to such a place of realization that, man, if God doesn't show up, I've got nothing. So God, I need you so much more every day. That's going to be my new prayer. And I was just being honest, and maybe that also needs to be your prayer as well.